Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today, obviously, it's just another highlight video of all the shorts for the past week. Still doing the non-metallic metal. We're on day 14 now, so we've done 2 weeks worth. I'm slowly starting to see improvements. Obviously, it's a slow process, hence why I'm doing 100 days. As you can see from the videos, I'm understanding to kind of layer up the colours, and I'm starting off with using whites now instead. So I'm going from black, white, and then using the white watered down with grey and slowly blending it. You'll see by the end of the video that the improvements are there. One thing I do need to improve on is doing my lines down the middle, because as you can see on this model, it's a little bit shaky. It looks quite neat. There's some little glamour shots of how it looks. It's okay. It's not. It's still not non-metallic metal. I think this one I tried to do it a little bit differently by doing a light grey. I think I slowly revert straight back to doing it directly from white because I couldn't really get with this one. Like I find this way harder. Because I've been focusing on going from dark to white. Which I actually found a lot easier. No, there we go. Yep. So I added white and then was like, no, I'm gonna try and do it this way. I've noticed my paint, like I'm getting a lot more better with my brush control. It's still doing the middle lines on swords is absolutely solid, and doing the edges is quite hard as well. Even though I know you just use the rim of your brush to kind of do the edge highlight, I still struggle with it. Like that one, I clipped it because I was not happy with it. But there's the glamour shots. It's not the best. This one, start with the white again. Doing all the blending. I think this one was one of the better ones. So I actually take my time. If you want a full length video of me doing non-metallic metal, I'm happy to record that. Just let me know and I can do a voiceover with it. I won't be able to talk and do it because I can't. Focusing on doing it without talking is hard enough. Never mind talking and explaining what I'm doing. Same with, like I said last week, if you would like to know the paints that I'm using, I can put it in the description or I can start making it so they pop up on screen as I'm using them, what I'm using, if that's helpful. I don't know if you guys are trying to do it along with me or if you guys are just trying to learn it in general and messed up the middle line again, which is fantastic. I do go back and clean it up, but that's what it looks like as a glamour shot. The next one was one of the better ones. I've done so there will be a video. Might be this week, might be next week, of me fully converting this army up. There is no video for it. I'm just going to explain how I did it. So they are I think they're intercessors. I've got 6 intercessors that I've converted from my Black Templars. So they've all got axes and shields. This guy has a sword and shield, and one guy has two like Wolverine claws. He's the captain of the group. And they're still going to work as intercessors. It's just mine are more melee than they are shooty. But I don't think they are intercessors. They might be interceptors. No, I don't know. I don't know what ones they are. They're probably one of them, but we'll figure that out when we get to it. But going back to the video, as you can tell, I went a lot more darker and a lot more white. And it seems to have worked a lot better. So glamour shots, I think it looks pretty good. The next one was one of the better ones. So unfortunately for this guy, my cat decided to chew the sword. So there's a lot of bobbly bits. It kind of adds a little bit nice of texture, I suppose, because it means that then the bobbly bits, when they get painted, they are highlighted a little bit better and look a little bit nicer. But I do feel like this one was one of the better ones, as the metallics just seem to work. Like it just looks like metallic. I'll see if I can show it you. At certain points, I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of working. I think it's when I start doing the edge highlight, and I'm like, okay, this kind of looks like it's metallic. I will go back eventually and do all the golds on each individual model. But I need to buy some more Black Templars in general anyway, because they are the next thing that I want to work on. But yeah, so that's the glamour shots. Like I say, I feel like it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. The next one is probably my favourite GW model. Sorry, it's off screen at the moment. It shouldn't be, but it is. It won't be most of the video. So, as you can see, I'm just doing a singular non-metallic metal highlight, trying to do it directly where the sun would be or where the light reflects off it, and then making everywhere else a bit darker. It's very hard painting around the pink. I don't know why I did the pink. I didn't even paint the sword properly. But as you can see from this, so I did a big blob there, which was quite unfortunate. I did the edge highlight, and then I really like how this looks when it has the down the middle bit, which is a little bit neater than usual. Quite proud of myself. As you can see just there, it looks really nice because the metallics look like it's meant to be metallic. And then I add a bit of darkness, I think that's Snow Wolf, their contrast color. It works really well. And then my next model is it's more of a guilty pleasure than it is I wanted to do it non-metallic. So this model is probably my best painted model I've done to date. And I was like, do you know what? I might as well try and do it non-metallic metal. If I can, I can. If I can't, I can't. It's a smaller sword. I'm trying to learn as it goes. But as you can see from what I'm working on, I'm doing one side lower highlight and the top side is the higher highlight. I realised the back side of it looks awful eventually, but the front one looks okay. So from like where you're going to see it the most, it looks okay. I play a lot of Middle Earth and I go to a lot of tournaments, so for me this is perfect. Um, but yeah, this is basically how it looks. I think it looks pretty good. It's not, once again, it's not amazing, but it does its job. Obviously, if you guys really enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next week for another highlight.